Dear Bethel Class of 2020, if we were to choose one word to sum it all up, I believe that word would be extraordinary. One definition of the word extraordinary is unexpected, surprising, or strange, and that definitely describes the past couple of months. This year, your education exceeded any lesson plan, any state testing, or any book could ever teach you. In a few short months, you learned what it takes many a lifetime to learn. It all started off like any other ordinary school year, complete with the typical hopes, dreams, academic and athletic goals, plans, weekends filled with hanging out with friends and fun. Senior year is a series of lasts. The last first day, your last homecoming, your last sporting event. You were living in one of your lasts when it seemed out of nowhere, just before spring break, the world came to a screeching halt. And in an instant, there was no more laughing in the halls, no more hanging out at each other's lockers, no more making plans for the weekend. As the doors closed on March 13th, the chapter that was your senior year began to close as well. They say that senior year flies by, but not this year. It was over before we had the chance to see you through it. And it will take time, but eventually you will heal. One day, down the road, when you're ready, you'll look back on this year, and you can focus on the disappointment and sadness of this time, or you can focus on the tenacity of the human spirit, the importance of community, and remember what it's like to see empathy in action. In a time of extraordinary challenge, you witnessed a community take extraordinary measures to reach out and do what they could to help. They came together, recreated classrooms via the internet. They shared videos, they shared messages, and they did many other acts of kindness because they wanted to make sure that you, the class of 2020, was still celebrated. Like the day the Bethel school bus pulled up with a caravan of cars carrying high school teachers. It wasn't just to put a sign in your yard. We wanted to see your smiling faces. We wanted to show that even though we could not be with you, we are in fact still with you. It was our hope to bring a smile to your face and maybe even see a few tears of joy. One by one, you received a message of encouragement, a small gesture with the goal of reminding you that although you may have felt alone, you aren't. Extraordinary. You've seen extraordinary kindness and extraordinary generosity. You've been pushed beyond your limits and held fast in an extraordinary way. You've become extraordinary over the past 18 years, and especially the past 2 months. In becoming extraordinary, one often has to go through extraordinary trials, which will produce extraordinary character and extraordinary strength, which will yield extraordinary results. You've faced the trials, and life will throw a few more at you. But don't let them happen to you. Make them happen for you. Allow them to build the character and strength to help fulfill your destiny. Often, the very things that you think are trying to break you down are actually creating the strength you need for you to break through. Always strive to look at the glass as being half full and never half empty. Class of 2020, you are extraordinary.